Eminem drops a surprise album called Kamikaze, and it's pretty good actually. It's more along Eminem's style. The last one, Revival, well, it just didn't feel like Eminem to me. A lot of people said the same thing. They didn't like it, and Eminem kind of took offense to that because the big track everyone's talking about is called Fall off Kamikaze, where he goes at. Now, Mike Will produced it. It has kind of a Travis Scott vibe on the hook. Okay. Anyways, let's break this down. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to add to the channel, it's jordantowermedia@gmail.com. Well, on this track, he goes back at Joe Budden because Joe Budden was very critical of his last album. Akademiks was there with Joe Budden criticizing the album, so he got it too. Tyler, the Creator, had something to say about it. And he responded to Tyler, the Creator. And he even responded to Lord Jamar because Lord Jamar spoke out against it on Vlad TV. So, anyways, and I like the beat. I like the vibe of this song. I could listen to this. Then they cut, so like he's talking about these rappers are like Hunger Games. 1 minute they're mocking Jay. Next minute they get their style from the Migos. Then they get from Drake. Maybe I just don't know when to turn around and walk away. But all the hate, I can walk on Watergate. Okay, so he's basically just talking about how messed up rap is, and how he is just in the game and doesn't know when. Like sometimes when you're fed up with the game, you don't know when to walk away. But you know what? Eminem's still selling a lot. Okay, he's still selling a lot. He has a cult fan base that I'll never understand. He even addresses, like Lord Jamar said something like he's a copy of Elvis. And a lot of people also give him his credit, like, oh, he sells a lot because he's white, but he also mentions, hey, why doesn't every white rapper sell like me then? That's a good point, but as far as Lord Jamar, he says, you better leave me alone. I'll show you an Elvis clone. Then he says, I'll put your feet up and just make myself at home. I belong here in this culture. Like Lord Jamar was saying, he doesn't really belong in the culture. He said, I inspire the Hospins, Logics, Coles, and Big Sean's, K Dots, 5'9's. Oh, and I brought the world 50 Cent. So, he said you did squat, you pissed and moaned. I'm never going to fall. And he's a good point. And he's talking about all the spitters in the game. Like he's inspiring these people, not the people that just come and go. The people that can really spit in the culture. Then he talks about Akademiks in Budden. Budden was very critical of him, which hit him a little harder because I guess he was signed to Eminem at one point. He said, "Somebody tell Budden before I snap. He better fasten it. Have his body bag zipped. The closet thing he's had hits. The closet thing he's the closest thing. I'm sorry, I mispronounced it. The closest thing he's had to hits is smacking bitches, because of his past, police activity with girls. And he says, and don't make me have to give it back to Akademiks. Say this shit is trash again, and you'll have it twisted. Like you had it when you thought you had me slipping at the telly. Even when I'm getting brain, you'll never catch me with a thought." Okay, just him and addressing it was pretty good. And he said, Tyler creating nothing. I see why you call yourself a F bitch. And then he said, it's not because you lack attention. It's because you worship D12's balls. You're sacrilegious. If you're going to critique me, you better at least be good or better. Get Earl the hooded sweater, whatever his name is, to help you put it together. Some words or just 2 letters. The fans waited for this moment, like that feature when I stole the show. Sorry if I took forever. Okay. Now, I think I think Tyler, the Creator, was supposed to do something with Eminem when he stole the show on Drake's Posse cut record Forever. Oh, okay. That's what he's talking about. Okay. I got that from Genius. Anyways, I haven't had a lot of time to digest the album. The only other track that I really was like, wait a minute, what is this? It was a track. Block Boy JB had a track called Look Alive. Tay Keith is the hot producer right now. Tay Keith is producing a lot of people's stuff. and they have a song with Royce the 5'9" on there called what's it called? Not Alike. Look Alive, Not Alike. It's the same beat. It's the same damn beat as Look Alive. I mean, it's just reversed a little bit. It's just the piano's played a little bit different. It's pretty much the same beat. But most of the album is more along Eminem's lines. Eminem is it's a lyricist, and that's why we listen mostly, But this is a pretty good album. I would check it out at least. I don't know if I'll be like banging it back to back, but I like that Eminem's still in the game 20 years later. So I think that's amazing in itself. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think? This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Hit that bell, hit the subscribe button. I'll check you guys in the next one.